benefited our OEM partners. And so there was amplification throughout, and that's what we really appreciated, is that the content was accessible to Intel and we could republish it where we actually saw fit.
And then one of the things that we noticed, Sandra, as the program unfolded, was that advocates, sometimes their advocacy turned up in places that you wouldn't predict, right? Where they might post something to Pinterest where there wasn't maybe that wasn't the initial intent, or there wasn't an initial sort of goal of the program, but that's the platform they chose to publish on. And your point of view is on that is let them publish where they want to publish?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I think this is the challenge that brand marketers are having with social. Is there's two things. One, let the publishers take ownership, and two, let consumers help build your brand. And oftentimes as marketers, we've been conditioned to drive this one-way communication, to control the message. And you could argue that technology is disrupting various industries, and they are disrupting marketing. And I think it's those marketers that want to embrace the consumer, want to embrace power middle, and have them tell your story. And what happens is when you start to let go a little bit, I honestly believe magic happens. And they tell you stories about your own company that you just don't even realize. And so you gotta relinquish control.
And as you went into this, did you think a lower cost of content production was one of the goals? It was more sort of a pleasant sort of surprise and byproduct, meaning that
the latter. It was a pleasant surprise. Really for us was we understand that millennials don't appreciate marketing jargon, and how do we reach them in an authentic way? We understand that they really value consumers and they trust their opinion, and they follow some consumers that have a very huge following. So for us, it's really about identifying those influencers that were relevant to us.